Hi everyone, it's day 26, about 11:30. Just leaving North Carolina. I don't know if you can make out the sign behind me, but yeah, finally leaving North Carolina and going into Tennessee, and then pretty soon, a few days, we'll be in Virginia. It's about 5 o'clock, day 26, 18th of March. Um, yeah, I didn't do any filming yesterday or the day before that. Should get out the sun. So I'll just catch you up on what's been going on. So I did 6 miles into Erwin, I think 3 or 4 nights ago. Spent the night and then zeroed the next day at Uncle Johnny's hostel, which was a really nice place. They do free town shuttles, 3 of them every day, one at 8:30, 12:30, and 5:30, so corresponding to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So for breakfast, they take you to the Huddle House. Lunch, they take you to all-you-can-eat pizza place with a Dollar General next to it, and then a supermarket. And then for dinner, you have a choice of an Italian restaurant or Mexican. And there's also a Walmart right next to it, so they know what the hikers want. So yeah, that was a good rest. Waited out the cold weather mostly. So the next day, I'm guessing this would be Thursday, I did 17 miles to Cherry Gap shelter. Spent the night there. There was no snow down in Erwin, but then when you got into the mountains, like 3,000, 4,000 feet, there was a good 6 inches, 6 to 10 inches probably of snow. So it's a lot slower going and whatnot. But yeah, the next day, Friday, started out, I was gonna try to do 24 to Over Mountain shelter. Started out, there was actually a guy 3 miles in who had some trail magic, had some fresh bananas, which was really cool. Sorry. Yeah, and then went up Roan Mountain, which was very, very long, not too steep, but as I said before, the snow makes everything slower and takes longer and more energy. And I got to Roan High Knob shelter, which is at just about 6,200 feet, which is the tallest shelter on the AT. And was just gonna stop for a snack and keep going the 7 miles to Over Mountain. But when I made it down Roan Mountain, it just started pouring and it's windy, and yeah, the trail, I got soaked down to the underwear. Yeah, that wasn't enjoyable, walking through 6 inches of slush in spots and fully submersing my boot. And by the time I got to, there was a shelter 2 miles before Over Mountain shelter. I spent the night there. I was just totally soaked and put some dry clothes on and made some dinner, and then went to bed. So yeah, that was probably the hardest day yet, most miserable, but it's a new day today. As you can see, the weather's nice. The plan is to do about 20 to mountaineering shelter, which is probably 4 miles from here. I stopped at Roan Mountain Harbor Hostel. about a few hours ago for lunch to do some laundry to dry out my clothes. Yeah, that was. I would recommend staying at that place. They have a bed and breakfast, but also a hostel. The staff is really good, and the food was great. They have a food truck, a general store if you need to resupply. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the past few days. I can put some pictures up of the snow. I didn't do any filming because it was cold, windy, and yeah, I didn't really feel like messing with it, filming. But here we are at Jones Falls. Yeah, really flowing from all the snowmelt and heavy rain. It's day 27, just getting to Laurel Falls, so I'll show you that in just a second. Morning of day 28, 20th of March. Just walking along Wilbur Dam. We got Lake Watauga behind me. Weather's great today. Just be upper 50s, sunny. Yeah. Last night I spent the night at Boots Off Hostel. Yeah, I would totally recommend that place. They're just starting up. Last year was their first year. They opened in May, but really accommodating to the hikers. Yeah. Resupplied in Hampton. Got a few things. I got about 2 days to get to Damascus. So yeah, then I'll be in Virginia, which would be really awesome. Yesterday I did 24.4 miles. It's pretty impressive, I think. Today plans to do like 22 or 23, and then the next day it'll only be 16 to get into Damascus. So yeah, it's day 29, 10:30, 21st of March. Just stopped for a snack break at the shelter. Forget what it's called, but last night spent the night at Double Springs shelter. Did 23.6 miles yesterday. Yeah, it was pretty uneventful. Although I did lose my stick pick attachment for my trekking pole to do filming, so I got to use my arm. So it's kind of a bummer, so I apologize for any shakiness. But yep, the plan is to do around 18 to get into Damascus today. I've already done about 8.5. So yep, got about 10 more to go. In about 6 or 7 miles, I'll be crossing into Virginia. I'll be done with Tennessee, which would be really cool. But yeah, it's pretty much gonna be flat or downhill the rest of the way. Just made it to the Tennessee-Virginia border finally, so done with another state. Yeah, we got 3.5 more miles to go to Damascus. Gonna take a quick break here, but yeah, it feels good to be done. Tennessee, been going along the border with Tennessee and North Carolina for a couple 100 miles, so got done with both of them within 3 days after walking through the border for so long. It's about 1:15. Just made it into Damascus. walking to the hostel I'm gonna be staying at right now. Yeah, it's pretty nice out right now. It's close to 60, I would assume. It's been kind of overcast, kind of humid. I think it's supposed to thunderstorm maybe tonight, but yeah, I made pretty good time. Already done 18 miles and it's only 1:15, so yep, I wanted to get here as quick as I can because I don't think I'm gonna take a 0 tomorrow. But yeah, I'll probably upload this video when I get some Wi-Fi.